look at this word, light, dark, colorful, but it's not due to the physical world, but to human constraints to see this colorful world. As you know, 450 nanometer to 720 nanometer. That wavelength is perceived as color. If it is short range of the wave, it is ultraviolet. If it is longer wavelengths, it is ultra red. You cannot see any light at all. You can sense the heat. So this is due to us, not the outer world. So we have to know the cosmos, universe, the earth, and atoms, up to atoms. Everything we have to know, but we have to know ourselves. So that is my main motivation. As a tiny, tiny seed of philosopher, I wanted to know who I am. Where did we come from? What is uniquely nature of human beings? And in my case, I have been focusing on chimpanzees. The logic is explained by the keyword out-group. Out-group, in-group. Out, in, yeah? Group, it's a group. So this is in-group of humans. But there is out-group of humans. Out-group is outside of the group. Outside member. So who are the out-group for humans? That is chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. Biological classification that is called family hominid. Family hominid consists of 4 genera: humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. So in the 21st century, in the biological classification, the hominid, family hominid, consists of 4 genera: humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. Scientific name: Homo, Pan, Gorilla, Pongo. And not only in the biological classification, but also important point for Japanese people is legal description. In the law, we declare that there are 4 genera in the family hominid. Law defines the target of the law, so specify each species, and they describe family hominid chimpanzee, family hominid gorilla, family hominid orangutan. That is listed in the law. So in our daily life, we should recognize that family hominid consists not only human only, but also the other 3 members. In other words, the family hominid consists of 4 genera: humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, and orangutans. Humans, up to 30,000 years ago, there was another kind of human that is called Neanderthal man, living in Europe. The scientific name is Homo neanderthalensis. We are Homo sapiens. Same genus Homo, but different species, sapiens and neanderthalensis. So In the history of human evolution, there were always multiple humans, multiple hominids, like Homo sapiens and Homo neanderthalensis, or even more Homo erectus, or different genus like Australopithecus 3.5 million years ago, or Ardipithecus ramidus 4.4 million years ago. So always there were multiple humans. Up until 30,000 years ago, 30,000 is not so far away. And at the moment, in the case of chimpanzees, there are clear distinction of chimpanzee and bonobos. It's a different species. So scientific name Pantroglodytes chimpanzee and Pampaniscus bonobos. So their distribution is different. Left bank of Congo Zaire River, bonobo. Right bank of Congo Zaire River is chimpanzees. So geographically separated and different species. Well, it's fair to mention in the case of gorilla, East gorilla and West gorilla, and in the case of orangutan, Sumatra orangutan, Borneo orangutan. But it's not so clear. It's not easy to discriminate, even for the experts. But in the case of bonobos and chimpanzees, it's very easy. 100% you can easily recognize, oh, this is bonobos. Oh, that is chimpanzees. Yeah? But even for me, it's very difficult to say, oh, this is Sumatra orangutan, and this is Borneo orangutan. No, it's very difficult for me. Anyway, so this is orangutan. Gorilla? Orangutan. Mother and infant. Gorilla, mother and infant. Mountain gorilla. Borneo orangutan. Okay? So red hair orangutan, black hair gorilla. Orangutans are in Asia, gorilla in Africa, chimpanzee in Africa, bonobo in Africa, and we humans from Africa. So orangutan is Asian hominid, but gorilla, chimpanzee, bonobo, humans are African hominid. We share the common ancestor. Let's go back to the, this is called phylogeny, KyotoUx007x. We share the common ancestor, but split into two lines. One is surviving in Asia, and another is surviving in Africa or coming from Africa. So African hominid. And African hominid have the common ancestor, then split into gorillas and bonobos, chimpanzees, and humans. Important point is, still many people naively believe that chimps and gorillas look alike and humans are different. We are very unique creature, and the others are called the great apes. The great apes are different from humans. That is your naive perception. What I talk is, it's completely wrong. This kind of sketch is everywhere in any textbook, but people do not understand the meaning of the phylogeny. This figure clearly tells, yes, 4 genera of family hominid shares a common ancestor, but it split to orangutan lineage, Asian hominid lineage, and African hominid lineage. So orangutan is different. And among African hominid, yes, we have the common ancestor. Please forget, when was it? I say 8 million years ago. There might be different opinions about the time of the divergence. And that may be changed by the fossil record and genomic analysis. But topological relationship is the same. This is truth. Never change in the future. It's already fixed. It's already solved. So we share the common ancestor about 8 million years ago due to the genomic analysis. But the important point is not like gorilla and chimpanzee look alike. No, no, no. Chimpanzee and humans look alike. Gorillas are different. Chimpanzees and humans the same. Okay? We share the common ancestor about 5 million years ago. Some may say 6 million years ago or 7 million years ago. Anyway, we have the common ancestor. Human, chimpanzee, and bonobos are one entity, different from gorilla lineage. Then from the latest common ancestor, we divided into humans to the pan. And the pan ancestor divided into chimpanzees and bonobos. Clear? So orangutan, gorilla, chimpanzee, and bonobo. Important point is I prepared always mother, infant, mother, infant, mother, infant, mother, infant. So mother, infant, it's a fundamental unit common to all hominid, or even more non-human primates in many species. I want to show bonobos in the wild. This is aggregation group of bonobos. I was so impressed because I have been studying chimpanzee for 3 decades, for 30 years. So for me, this is looks very unusual. So many bonobo individuals coming together and grooming and so forth. And please listen the voice like birds, very high pitch. I cannot mimic the voice, but it's a long distance call. In the case of chimpanzee, it's pant foot, like. So this is chimpanzee pant foot, but the bonobos pant foot is very high pitched.